Okay, so I will just open this test one. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so where we are, I think we saw how to model column with footing, then slab. Okay, floor slab, not foundation slab. So if you go to here, structural tab, and we can see here two different tab here for the slab. So floor slab. So where we will use this floor slab. So just consider if you add the slab above the ground floor, right? It means if you want to add the slope in the slab, so you should go with that. And if you want to add some raft foundation, then or just combined footing slab, okay, so you can use this slab. So the main purpose for given these two different slab category here, so if you want to model the slope in slab, so you should use this floor slab category. And if you don't want to use, means plain, for example, if you want to model for the raft foundation, so you can use this slab, foundation slab. Okay, so let's see how the difference here, right? So I will just delete those, right? So I will show you what is the difference between both the slab. Okay, so if you go to the ground floor, and I will just try add here. So first I will add structural floor slab. Okay, so is there any issue, previous issue?
No, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, so what I do, I will just add here, just consider here 10 meter, 10 meter length, and width is 5 meter. Okay, so I have used this floor slab category. Then same. Okay, so I will just delete these sections. Okay, so add here, go to again structural and slab here, and use the structural foundation slab, right? And I will use this rectangular option and just add here. So length is 10 meter and width is 5 meter, right? Like that, and finish. Okay, so this category is foundation slab. Okay, and this is floor slab. Okay, so I will just remove this span direction, delete, delete. So if I click here, so you can see the modify sub element, add points. So by using these tools, you can just add the points here, and you can just define the slope. Okay, but if I select this slab, floor slab, foundation slab, so you can see the structural foundation is category. If I select this floor slab, so this is the floors. Okay, if I select this, so this is structural foundation family. Okay, so you don't have any option here for editing this, modify the slope or adding the points. Okay, so you can just edit sketch. Okay, suppose if you want to add the opening, so you can go here, edit sketch, and just add opening as per your requirement. Suppose I want to add some uh, square opening, so you need to give here dimension, actual dimension, set out dimension, right? So suppose this is just 1.5 from the edge of this concrete edge of this slab, right, foundation slab, and this is just consider 1 meter. So I will just move by 233. Oops. Move 233 like that. Okay, and just finish, right? So you can add the opening. Sometimes if you want to add some conduit opening, so you can just go here, edit sketch, and you can just add your circular opening like that. The diameter you can just give as per your requirement, and you need to set here edge from this concrete edge of this slab to the center of this opening, penetration opening. Okay, and if I select, if I click OK, so you can see I have added the opening here like that.
सर तो ये स्ट्रक्चर फ्लोर में कर सकते हो ओपनिंग?
फ्लोर में अभी मैं वही बता रहा हूँ एक एक. मैं पहले स्ट्रक्चरल फाउंडेशन बताया आपको, वो भी कर सकते, बताता हूँ मैं.
Okay.
Okay, so in that case you can't define the slope here, right? But you can add, or if you select this, so you can activate this sketch, edit sketch. If you want to change the shape, if you want to change the dimension, you can use this option. Okay, go to the edit sketch. Suppose I want to increase again, this is instead of 10 meter, I want to move again 2 meter. So you can modify this like that. Okay, but you can't give any slope here. So if you go here, if you want to add opening, so you can use this option. Suppose if you want to modify this different shape, so you can just modify, you can just give as per your requirement dimension. Suppose my slab is L shape slab, so I can modify this, like. So if you go again, structural, then foundation slab, so this function is similar for these both the slabs. So you can just add. Suppose if you want to add square slab, you can use this option. Then sometime we are given some plinth. Okay, plinth for water tank or chemical tank. Okay, so concrete tank, right? So sorry, if you go to the paint, I will show you. Right. Okay, so sometime we need to give some slab, and after that, if you design some polygon or this hexagon in, so you can add this like that. Okay, then suppose your plinth looks like okay, so these are the plinth. So if I cut the section like that, okay, so if I cut the section from this center, so you can see this is your slab and this is your plinth, right? This is also plinth and this is your rectangle plane. Okay, so purpose for sharing, if you want to add the different type of slab, so you can use this option. Circular slab you can add, ellipse slab you can add, then if you want to add the curve slab, so you can use this option. Okay, so you can modify this or you can add by using different shapes here, right? Okay, so foundation slab, so the same thing is applicable here. If I click here, so this is floor slab. Okay, if I go to the edit boundary, so these are all functions here. You can change the shape, you can add the opening, you can modify the slab. Okay, if you want to add some curve here, so suppose your slab is sharp curve, so you can use this option. Okay, so yes, so if you go to here, so this is the start end radius. Okay, if you have already draw here your slab with sharp edge, but you want to add here curve here, so you can use this option, fillet arc. Okay, so these are the three option. By using this you can create a circular. So first is start end radius, then center radius, then tangent end radius, and this option you have already draw your slab, just you need to fillet your sharp edges, so you can use this option, fillet arc. So click here and just select both the lines, and then you can just give your radius. Suppose my radius I will give here 500. Okay, and click here. If you look at in 3D view, it looks, so you can give the sharp edge by using the fillet arc. Okay, then another is option is sorry, if I copy this, right, and I don't want to give the curve here, so I will go again edit boundary, and you can just give the tr command for trim and just, and you need to delete this like that. Okay, then after that, the purpose for this floor slab, suppose I will just give the one example. So I want to just give here. So just consider this is my truck bay. Okay. So some trucks are loading here chemical or some water or any. Just consider this is the truck bay, and truck will be resting here and loading or unloading the chemical or any liquid here. So what we'll do? So if the due to the loading or unloading process, some liquid is spilled on this slab. Okay, so we need to give the sum here at the center, right? And then you need to define the slope also. Suppose this is your zero level, right? So this is also zero level, this is also zero level. Okay, so you need to give the slope in all four direction, like that, so that if any liquid or any fluid split here, so they can drain out through this slab, like that. So in that case, if I cut a section here, okay, so this is my slab. Oops. So this is my higher point here, and this is lower point, like that. And then I want to add here some, like that. So this is my slab thickness and going down, okay, like that. So this is my zero level, and this is, suppose my, I have given here -50. Okay, so you can develop or you can model this slab. Okay, so how to model, let's see. So first of all, you should use the floor category, floor slab category. Okay, then you can add the slope here by using this option. Okay, then first of all, you need to add the opening here, right? Suppose my sump here 1 meter by 1 meter, just consider, and exact at the center. Okay, so you need to first just set here your 1 meter by 1 meter sump here. So you can use the reference plane. So just give the RP command and just add the exact at the center, right? Like that. Then give the again RP command. RP command is for reference plane. Okay. So these are my center of the slab. Then what I do, I will just create again and similar. So I want to add the reference plane. So just consider the size is 1 meter by 1 meter. So exact 500 mm left and 500 mm right. Similarly 500 top and 500 bottom. Okay, so you have already added here reference plane. So you can use this option, pick lines. Okay, so once you click on pick lines, so here is the offset here. So you can give your offset. Suppose I want to give here 500. So instead of, if you want to add 1.2 meter by 1.2 meter sum, so you need to give here 600 by 600 offset. So I will give here 500 by 500. So just consider our sum size is 1 meter by 1 meter. So once you give the here offset value, and if you move your cursor, so you can see my cursor is upward, so this line is added here. So just need to click here. Then similarly you need to move your cursor below, so you can get the below line, then left, then right. So this is my sump location, right? And then escape. Then after that, once you fix your sump location, you need to click here, right, and go to the edit boundary. Then you can use this option rectangle, because I want to add the opening here. So I will click here rectangle and give the first point, second point, okay, and click here OK. So you can see I have added the opening exact at the center. Okay, after that we need to give the slope here. Okay, so how to give, you need to select this, okay, slab, floor slab, and you have option here modify sub element. And if you click here, so this point highlight here. Okay, so these are the corner of the slab and these are the corner of the sump. Then if you check here, so just select this point, so you can get the number here. I will repeat this. So you need to select first and then go here, modify sub element, right, and just click here. Then you need to see here, so this point is 0 and this point is 0, this is also 0, this is also 0. Then if you check here, this is also 0, but I want to give the top of some, okay, below 50 mm or below 100 mm, whatever as per your input. So you need to add here. So select this point and you need to add here -50, because I want to give the slope below 50 mm. So that's why I have given minus value, right? Then similarly here also -50, right? Then you need to add here -50 again, right? Then you can give here -50 again, like that. Okay, so you can see I have given the slope in all direction. Once you given your input, just escape. So you will exit the command. Okay. Then if you see in 3D view, so your slab looks like. Okay. If you select this, so you can see. If I take a section, so you can see the slope. So if I take section exact at the center and go to the view, so you can see, right? So if I give the annotation here and measure the elevation, so you need to click on annotation and spot elevation. So you can see this level is 0, right? And this level is minus 50. Suppose you have changed your slope, so instead of minus 50 you want to give here minus 100. So select again and go to here modify sub element, and you can just change your input. So instead of minus 50 you can give here minus 100, then you can give here minus 100, then you can give minus 100, then you can give here minus 100, right? And escape. If you go to your section, so click here section mark, go to view, so you can see, right? So this line is, you can see this line edge of the tab. Okay, if I see if I select the section, so this my boundary line up to here. Okay, then if I minimize up to here and go to again view, so you can't see this beyond line, actual line. So you can see the actual line, right? So you can see I have given the slope here. So this is 0 level and this is 100 minus 100, right? Then after, suppose if you want to give the slope for the bottom also. Okay, sometime what we'll do, we need to just flat the bottom of the slab and give the slope only on the top of the slab. Okay, top surface of the slab. But if you want to give the slope also for the bottom of the slab, so what we'll do, select this, go to here edit type, right? And then go to here edit, and then you need to just remove this variable option. Okay, so I will just remove variable and click here OK and apply and OK. So you can see your slab, top of slab and bottom of slab also parallel to each other, right? If you want to uh, horizontal, keep the horizontal the bottom of the slab, you need to go again edit type and click here edit, and just click here variable option on and OK and apply and OK. So you can see, right? It's depend on your inputs, which type of slab you want to model. Okay, so you have option that. Then after that you need to add the sum here. So let's start how to add the sum. First of all, we need to add the wall here. Okay, so you can see if I go to here, so suppose my wall the sum size is 1 meter width, 1 meter length, and just depth is also 1 meter. So I have just consider depth is also 1 meter, right? So how to add the wall here and slab, right? So if you go to sections, okay, and if I take a snap here, new, okay, so we need to model this, right? So we need to add here for this, like, so this is my wall, inner face of the wall, and this is the outer surface of the wall, right? And this is my slab. So this is slab, and suppose my sum is 1 meter depth from the top of the slab to the top of the bottom slab. Okay, and just consider this wall is 200 mm, right? And this is also 1 meter, and this is 200 thick wall. Okay, so we need to model this. So let's start how to model this. So you need to go here in slab, okay, and you need to add the bottom slab. So go here structural and you can just use this slab. We don't give any slope, but you can use the same slab, right? And click here structural, right? And after that you can see the my level is ground floor, ground level. Okay, but I want to add this slab below 1 meter from the ground level. So you can give here height offset minus 1 meter. Okay, and then after that you have option, so you can choose any option as per your requirement. So I will use this rectangle because I have already location here. So I want to give just 2 point. So I will click here on rectangle and give the first point and second point and click here OK, right? If you look at in 3D view, so you can see we have added the slab here, but the slab thickness is 500. So 500 is very big slab for this sum. So what I do, I will change. Okay, so I want to change it to the 200 mm. If you design 150, you can just create 150 and duplicate, give the 150 dimension for the thickness, and you can convert into the 150. So I will go with that 200 mm. So you can see, if you want to check in section, so click here and go to your view. So you can see we have added the slab here. Okay, and then after that we need to add the wall here. So how to add the wall? Okay, so you need to go here, structural and wall. Okay, so click here and use the structural wall. Okay, click on structural wall. So you can see there are the different types of wall. Okay, so these are exterior. So most of these cavity walls, so these wall are used in architectural. So if you see, so this is the generics we are using in structural wall. Okay, structural concrete wall. And you can see here masonry wall also. I will show you how to add the masonry wall, then glass wall, how to create the glass wall, masonry wall. Okay, so so right now I want to add here 200 thick concrete wall. So I have already here, right? So you need to just click, right? Then after that you have option here, right? So wall center line. So first option is wall center line, and you can see the base constraint is ground floor level and going below 3 meter. Okay, but I will update this. So you can just add first. If you select this center line, okay, so if I just add the wall, so you can see my cursor is exact at the center. Then if I change here finish face exterior, then you can see exterior faces. Okay, then interior. So you can see my cursor is interior, right? Then you have option again core face, right? So most of you can use this interior and exterior face. So suppose I will use this interior, right? Because I want to my interior face is fixed here, right? And then you can just add the wall 200, then also 200, then also 200 and 200, right? So if you look at in 3D view, so your wall is looks like, but you need to modify this. Okay, because our slab is here, right? So if you see the section again and go to view, so you can see up to here, but we need to modify this, and this slab is also come up to here. Okay, so first of all we need to go in 3D model, right? And first of all you need to select this slab, okay, below some slab. Okay, and just you can modify this. So I have select this bottom slab and go to edit boundary, right? And if I select the bottom view here, my slab is up to here, but I want to extend up to here. Then you can just give the al command, al, and just select the exterior face and just match exterior face of the wall and just match and just match. Okay, and finish. Yes. So would you like to wall go up to the floors level attached to the bottom? Yes, I will show you what is the reason. Then after that, okay, so you can see this wall is attached to the this slab. So I want to modify this wall, start from this slab to this slab. Okay, so how to? So just move your cursor any one wall. Okay, and just press the tab. So you can select all the walls, and you have option here: attach top or base. So select this option and select your slab. So all the walls. Oops. So select. Okay, so we have already attached with this slab. Okay, so just move your cursor and press the tab, select all wall. You need to first detach this because we have attached here, right? So detach, and then after that select all walls, and you have option attach, and you need to select this slab. What happened? Okay, so then we have one more option. You can just give the AL command, okay, and select the bottom of the slab and select the top of slab, top of the wall. So if you see, okay, so give the AL command and select the bottom face of the main slab, right? And just move your cursor and just on the top here. Oops. Okay, what happened? Okay, I will just take us go to the here, and actually we have already attached here. This is our bottom here, right? So this is 3 meter. So ground floor minus 3 meter here. Okay. So what we'll do, I will just delete this because this wall is attached here, and I want to go again plan and just add the wall again. Right. Go to the structural, select your wall 200 thick, and use this line option and interior face, and just add the wall here. But the ground floor, below ground floor, I want to just here 1 meter because my some depth is 1 meter. So I have set here 1 meter, and just add your wall. Add, then add, then add. Okay. Then if you see in model, so you can see the difference in material. Okay. So you need to assign the same material for this wall also. So select this and just check the material for the slab. So if you select in material category, so this is the material for the slab. So you need to give the same material for the wall also, right? So if you go again and select this wall anyone, okay, and go here edit type and go to the edit, and you can see here material by category. Select here. So this material should cast in place gray, and click here OK, OK, apply, and OK. So you can see all the walls materials change here, right? So you can add the sump wall. Okay, then after that, so this wall is come up here. What is the reason? Because I have given the ground floor. So if I take a section, okay, so if I select this wall, so you can see base constraint is ground floor, and I have given the base offset 1 meter. So 1 meter, so my ground floor is this one. Okay, if I add the ground floor, okay, so my ground level is 0. So that's the reason this wall is going up. So I want to merge this wall in this slab. So how to? Go to again model and move your cursor any one of the wall and just press the tab and select all the walls, right? And you have option here: attach, top or base. So click here and just select this slab. So all the walls attached to the base of this slab. So if you see the section, so you can see all the walls attached to the bottom of this slab, right? So you can use this option. I will repeat this. So okay, so you can see if I select the walls, so my base constraint is ground level, and I have given the height for this wall is 1 meter below the slab. Okay, so I want to attach this wall. So move your cursor any one wall and just press the tab, select all walls and just click here attach. Okay, and you need to select here slab, and then all the walls is just merge with or attach to the bottom of the slab, right? So you can see. Then if you want to merge, because both the material are same, I suppose I want to merge here. So select, and you have option here join. So click here and select this slab, this wall and this slab, then this wall and this slab, then wall and slab. So you can see I have merged here. Then after that, when we will create a 2D drawing, so we need to highlight here CJ. So I will just add a line manually, line here, and I will show here CJ because my construction joint here, right? So we are casting first this slab, then provide some dowels here, vertical bars going through this big slab. Okay, so we will see on when we will jump on 2D drawings, right? So I hope so everyone can with me. Okay, so is there any issue, or just like previous issue, or all good now?
All good, sir.
Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, so that's the purpose for floor slab. Okay, and if you want to add some raft or combined footing for the foundation or column, you can use the this slab. Okay, so if you go here, structural foundation slab. So for example, if I go to the foundation level, okay, so we have already added here. Okay, so just consider you have designed this isolated footing for all columns, so instead of two right corner column. So here you have designed the footing here, combined footing. Okay, so you in that case you should use this slab, structural foundation slab, right? And then so then you can just use, suppose I have my toe is 500 mm. So I will just use this because I have given the offset here and I have used this rectangle option. So if I select this corner, so you can see this corner of this footing is 500 from this corner because I have picked this corner. Then similarly, if I click here, so this gap is 500. I have mentioned here and click here. Okay. If you look at 3D view, so you can see, right? So if you want to add some wrap foundation, you should use this slab, foundation slab. Then similarly, we saw here how to add the slab edge. So the same thing here. You can give the slab edge also or periphery all around, right? Okay, so slab is done. Next part, next structural elements is wall. So most important part. Okay, so how to add the walls? Suppose I want to add the walls
सर
from yes.
आर्किटेक्चरल वॉल जो रहता है सर स्ट्रक्चर में फ्रेम फ्रेमिंग में ऐड नहीं होता है सर।
कौन सा फ्रेमिंग में?
सर जैसे हम उसमें गए वॉल में गए,
हाँ,
स्ट्रक्चर के वॉल में गए, उसके वॉल आर्किटेक्चरल है
ये वाला
हाँ, तो इसको हम ऐड करते थे इस फ्रेम में तो ऐड नहीं हो पाता है।
होता है ऐड होता है, लेकिन हमारे स्ट्रक्चरल ड्राइंग्स में हम क्या करते हैं, मैक्सिमम हम कंक्रीट वॉल ही ऐड करते हैं बिकॉज रेनफोर्समेंट उस हिसाब से हम डिजाइन करते हैं, तो हम यही यूज करते हैं। लेकिन आपको अगर ऐड करना है आर्किटेक्चर वॉल तो कर सकते हैं, मैं बताता हूँ आपको, ठीक है? ओके, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। Suppose I want to add the walls from this ground floor to first floor. Okay, and just below the my wall is top below this beam. Okay, so I will just cut the section here so we can. Okay, we have already section here. If I go to the view, okay, so this is foundation. So I think yes, so this is, yeah, so this is ground floor, right? So if I increase my view range of this section and go to view, okay, it looks like, so column is also come here. Okay, so those element is cut at this location, so it shows in dark color, you can see. And this column is beyond, so its line thickness is small as compared to this, right? Okay, so I want to add the wall from the ground floor to first floor. Okay, so okay, so my wall is start from this point and stop here and stop here like that. Okay, so you can add this wall. Let's start. Okay, so first of all you need to go here ground floor. Okay, and just go here. Then I want to add the wall here. So go to structural, click here wall, structural wall here, right? And suppose I want to add the 300 wall. Okay, so or suppose okay, so we will go one by one. So I want to add the concrete wall, structural concrete wall. So I will use this 300. Okay, and similarly you need to fix the base and top constraint. Okay, so base constraint is ground floor and top constraint is you need to change here first floor, right? And by default here base offset is -1 meter, we haven't set here. My wall is start exactly from the ground floor, right? So
Yes,
if
sir.
you, so this is ground floor and this is first floor. I don't want extend my wall below. Okay, so what I do, I will add here 0. Okay, base offset, right?
Yes.
So you, so you need to set here 0, right? And you need to set here first floor, right? So once you finish, okay, so top constraint is valid for this level. Okay, so top constraint is ground floor. Okay, so what we'll do, we will add and then we will modify this. Okay, so I have select here interior face. So instead of interior I will select again exterior, because exterior I want to give exterior here, because this beam is 500. Okay, and I want to start here. Okay, so exterior is from here, right? So this is the exterior face and 300 and 200 is inside, so I will use the exterior. So you can see I have added the wall here and finish. Okay, if you go to view in section, so you can see I have added the wall here. Okay, so you can see 300 generic wall, but we need to modify this. So top constraint is first floor, so it goes up to the first floor, right? Then I don't want to extend this wall through this beam, right? So you need to give here offset, top offset. So my wall is stop below 700 from the first level, right? So if I select this wall and if you go to here top offset, so you need to fix give here offset distance -700. So your wall is stop below this beam. Similarly, if I select this, so this wall is going ground floor level going the -1 meter below the ground level. Okay, we need to start our wall exactly at the ground floor. So what we'll do, we will set the 0 here, and you can see we have modified this. So if you look at in 3D view, your wall looks like, right? The same thing, you need to give the same material. So I will select here and go to edit, go to the edit type by category and cast in place. Gray. Okay. Okay. Apply. Okay. So you can see your wall looks the same material. Okay. So once you add this wall, you can just copy, or you can just extend up to here, right? So this wall is automatically merged through the column because both the material are similar. Like, so your wall is end here. Okay, so you can see if you look at in 3D view, it looks like so, right? Sometimes suppose if you want to model the brick wall, okay, so most of the time in India, we are providing the brick wall. Okay, so once your RCC frame is done, column combination of column and beam, and you need to add the brick wall. So suppose just for I will just go here first to second floor. I want to add the brick wall. So you need to go here first floor. Okay, so if you go, so you can see your brick concrete wall is highlight here, right? And this is your beam. Okay, so I want to add the brick wall here. So how to add the brick wall? You need to go again, wall, click here, structural wall, and you need to find the brick wall. So here is the block work. Then we need to, yes, so this is the masonry, and this is the brick, but this is the different type here, stud. Okay, so I want to create the brick wall. Okay, so I will go in here and just create a new brick wall. Okay, so go to here, edit type, right? And you need to duplicate here, and you need to give here brick wall, your name. Okay, brick wall. So the thickness is
230.
230.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so our normal regular brick size is 230 mm. Yes, so I will just add here thick. Okay, and click here OK, and go to here edit. So you need to click add here thickness. After that, you need to give the material. So you have option here. So if I click, and you need to search here, so just type brick. So you have option brick common, right? So all those parameters automatically come. So you need to just assign the material. Okay, and just click here OK, click here OK, and OK. Then you can see this is the brick wall, and we have created this. After that, you need to, you have already fixed here exterior face. Then you need to add the brick wall from this point to this point. Okay, so if you go to the view, so where is your brick wall? Yeah, so this is the brick wall. You need to give the parameter. So you can see the base constraint is 1 meter, first floor, and top constraint is I have changed second floor. So this offset I have given here 0, like that. Okay, but I want to stop this brick wall below this beam. So we know the differences. So I will add here minus 700. Oops, I have given the wrong. Okay, in top constraint. So give the minus 700, like that. Okay, so if you look at in 3D view, so you can see your brick wall is looks like. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. So if you go to again, and you need to copy this, select and copy, and just add here, and just copy. We can't extend because the material is different, right? If you see here, so this is our brick wall, like that. Then if you go to again section, right? So my wall is cut, but I want to you can see in section. So what I do, I will just minimize this range, so I don't want to show any column, just show the wall and slab like that, and beam. Okay, so you can see, suppose you have given the same section but you don't define here material, so we have just added here this thickness 230 and this 300, so you need to give the hatching here, so then we can, or uh, anyone if read your drawing, so he can get the material information. So if you select this wall and right click and go to here override graphics in view by category, means all concrete wall I have given the uh, material pattern, okay, hatching pattern. Okay, so I will go with that by category. Okay, and you need to go here cut pattern. So this wall I have cut, so I want to define the pattern in cut section. So you need to go here cut pattern, and here by material already. So if I go to the pattern, so these are the different pattern here. Suppose my concrete wall, if I cut my concrete wall, I want to show the concrete hatch. So you have different types of hatch here. Okay, so I will select this concrete hatch. Okay, and if I click here apply and okay, so you can see this concrete hatch is appear here. If I increase, just decrease the scale 1:50, so you can see. If I make it 1:25, so you can see it looks like, and your view should be fine and hidden line, right? So all the slab and any concrete material, I have given the hatching here, concrete hatch. Okay, so slab and beam already assigned here, so it's automatically come here. But this wall, I want to assign the different pattern because this is my brick wall. Okay, so in that case, right click and go to here, and I will go with by element because I want to change this only, not all walls. Okay, and you need to go here cut pattern. Okay, and you need to click here. So if your brick wall is cut in section, so we will show the diagonal cross hatch. So you have option here diagonal up, okay, and diagonal up one. So if I select this and apply and click here okay, so you can see, then I can give the difference here. So yes, this is my concrete wall because I have assigned the hatching here, concrete hatching, and this is my brick wall because we can't see our material in section, right? So you need to assign this. Similarly, if you have add some glass wall, suppose I have added one glass
सर
wall here. Yes,
बोलना था सर कि सेक्शन कार्ड सेक्शन जब हम लोग अप्लाई करके ही ब्रिक वर्क लगा सकते हैं कि डायरेक्ट जाकर हम लोग लेवल फ्लोर पर जाके यूज कर सकते हैं।
फ्लोर पे भी जाके आप कर सकते हो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लेकिन आपको दिखेगा नहीं, इसलिए मैंने सेक्शन पे दोनों एग्जांपल दिया। आप फ्लोर पे भी कर सकते हो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं। आपको राइट
ओके
क्लिक करेंगे, यहाँ पे अगर ये जाएंगे ओवरराइड ग्राफिक्स बाय एलिमेंट्स, सो आप दे सकते हैं इसमें। ठीक है,
ये तो विजुअल सेटिंग में जाकर सर भी यूज कर सकते हैं कर्टेन वॉल को।
कौन सा
विजुअल सेटिंग
कहाँ पे विजिबल?
सर VG कमांड करते हैं तो फिर हम लोग वो आर्किटेक्चर में जाना है या फिर स्ट्रक्चर में जाना है, वहां जाकर वॉल का ओवरराइड ट्रांसपेरेंसी सब जो चेंज कर सकते हैं ना।
सुनो मेरी बात,
यस सर।
अब अगर आपको प्लान में दिखाना है तो आप प्लान में ही शो कर सकते हैं। राइट क्लिक,
अच्छा
ओवरराइड ग्राफिक्स बाय एलिमेंट्स। अगर आपको सेक्शन में जाना है तो सेक्शन में जाके आप उसको डिफाइन कर सकते हैं। सो अभी ये ब्रिक वॉल है, अगर प्लान में आपको कौन सा एक डायगोनल दिखाना है तो आप उसमें जाके उसको असाइन कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, सो जिस जिस व्यू में आपको जैसे जैसे दिखाना है वैसे आप इंडिविजुअली जा सकते, प्लान, सेक्शंस। ओके, सो यहाँ पे अगर आप आए 3D में तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, आपको मटेरियल दिख जाता है क्योंकि हमने मटेरियल असाइन किया है। लेकिन अगर आप प्लान में आए, अगर यहाँ पे आपको डिफाइन करना है ये मेरा ब्रिक वॉल है, राइट, सो इसको आप यहाँ पे भी असाइन करेंगे। सो यहाँ पे जाएंगे बाय एलिमेंट। ओके, सो ये केस में कैसा है, अगर यहाँ पे अगर कोई कंक्रीट वॉल डाला है और मैं यहाँ पे राइट क्लिक करके जाता हूँ और बाय कैटेगरी करके जाता हूँ, सो ये जो वॉल्स का जितना भी कैटेगरी उतना सब चेंज हो जाएगा। अगर मुझे ये 3 वॉल ही दिखाना है, तो मैं सिलेक्ट करके करूंगा तीनों को, राइट, और राइट क्लिक करूंगा और ओवरराइट ग्राफिक्स बाय एलिमेंट जाऊंगा और यहाँ पे कट पैटर्न जाऊंगा और यहाँ पे मैं उसको मेरे हिसाब से जो भी पैटर्न है वो मैं दूंगा। सपोज अगर मुझे ब्रिक वॉल को क्रॉस हैच, अगर अगर दूसरा कोई ऑप्शन है ब्लैक, इसमें प्लान में कौन सा दिखाते हैं हम ब्रिक वॉल को, पता है आपको? डायगोनल अप ही दिखाते हैं शायद। ओके, सो इसको हम अप्लाई एंड ओके कर सकते हैं। सो दिस इज माय ब्रिक वॉल, राइट।
ओके सर।
सो एक मैं कर रहा हूँ कवर धीरे धीरे, आपको प्लान में कैसे, सेक्शन में कैसे, ठीक है।
ओके सर।
यस, कहाँ पे थे हम? Yes. Okay. In section, so we can see here. So we can give the different hatching here. So you need to go each and every level as per your plan or sections. Okay. So if you want to show in plan, so you need to go in plan and you need to carefully select by element or by category. If you select by category, it means all walls should be changed as this pattern. Okay, but if you want to keep some walls as a concrete pattern, so you should go with by element. Just select all those wall by and just select right click and by element. If you go with that by category, so all category wall category change. Okay. Yes. So next is, suppose I have given the glass wall here. Okay, for this pattern, for this portion. So you can go here and I want to add the glass wall. Okay, so what I do, I will just move this section up to here. Okay, so just appearance, building, elevation. I have designed the glass wall here. So how to create the glass wall? First of all, you need to click here structural, then walls, then structural, and you need to create the glass wall because we don't have create any glass wall here, right? So you need to create, go to the edit type, then duplicate, and you can give the glass wall here, name glass wall. Normally our glass thickness 25 mm in 1 inch, so I will give here 25 mm and click here OK. And if you go to the edit type, you need to change here 25 mm and you need to assign the material, so same, and you need to just type here glass. Yes, so you have option here glass, clear glazing or glass. So okay, I will use this plain glass. Okay, and click here OK and OK. The same thing, you need to add the wall here. Suppose my wall is start exactly edge of this. Okay, and I have fix here exterior face and my wall is up to here, right? And I want to cut the section here. Okay, and I want to go to view and you can see I have added the wall here, but I want to set here. So first floor is start from first to second. Okay, so I will fix here first to second, then 0, and then I want to add here -7 because we know the offset here, right? So your wall is come here. Okay, so at this criteria you can just extend up to here. So select this and just give the -200. So this wall exactly come up to the below the slab like that. Okay, so this is my glass wall. If you see in 3D view, so you can see the transparent, right? So because I have assigned the glass here. Okay, so you can see. Okay, so you can create a different types of wall. Suppose this wall is here, also I have given the glass wall, so you can just add the glass wall here also in curve. Okay, so how to add? So just you have already drawn here, so just click on this wall and right click and say here create similar. Okay, and in that time you can use this option, start, end, and radius. So I will use this option. So I will just give here start. Okay, so this is the exterior face. So you can see start, then here end and radius. So what is the radius? Okay, so I will just find the radius for this slab. So just give the di command and click here. Okay, 6250. Right, so you can go again, or just click here wall, click here structural wall, and you have already here, and you have option here also. So instead of the 3 point, you have already edge here, right? So you can go with that, this option also, pick lines. Simple option, and just pick this line like that. But this is your outer face is, so we have set, just change here. So make it undo, and instead of exterior you need to select interior and select this. So you can see, if you look at in 3D view, there is your wall. So yes, this where we have added, yeah, so there is our glass wall. Yes, so you can see we have added below here, right? Okay, so you can just change. I want to add this wall from first floor to second floor, right, to here. So you can see, okay, so we have added the wall here. But this wall, if I take a section, okay, here, so go to the section and add the section here. I want to add the section, right, and go to view. So this is your wall, but this wall is going through the slab, sorry, beam. So you need to just increase here minus 500, so its total is 700. So your glass wall should be stopped below the beam here. So if you look at in 3D view, so you can see, right? So you can add the different types of wall, different shape of the wall. So if you go again ground floor, right, and suppose if you go to this wall, and I will select structural wall 200. Okay, so these are different option. Suppose if you want to add simple wall to wall connection, means this, suppose this wall is 3.2, then after that 2.5, then after that, then after that, then after that, then after that. So you can use this line option, right? So, and if you have already 2 points, so you can use this rectangle like that. Okay, then after that, if you want to add your walls with this polygon option, select, give the radius like that. Then different also, give select center of polygon, give the radius. Then if you want to add circular, suppose if you design some circular tank, so you can add the circular wall. And these are the different curve wall. So if you want to add some curve wall, you can use this option like that, suppose. Okay, then the suppose a straight wall, right click, you can just add the straight wall also, then create a similar, then use this option, then you can add the wall like that. Okay, so these are different tools you can add the wall. So you can see here circular, triangle, polygon, square, or different shape. So you can add the walls here. Then after that, okay, so walls is done here. And suppose if you want to add some opening here, opening for some electrical conduit or pipe opening. Okay, so you can just, suppose I want to add here. So first of all, you need to add a section like that. Okay, and just extend up to here, because I want to show only this wall. And go to view. So you can see this is your brick wall in section, right? So in, sorry, in elevation. So this is the brick wall and this is the concrete wall. Okay, so suppose I want to add some opening through this wall. So select this and go to the here edit profile, and then you can just add as per your requirement. You can use these different shapes, and then you can just add the opening here, opening here, and click here. Okay, and then okay. So you can see we have added the wall here. Suppose I want to add the window here. So in that case, you can, if you want to add the window, okay, proper window. So instead of this giving this opening, so you can use the actual window family. Okay, so you need to go here, architectural tab, and you have option here, door and window. Okay, so let's see first door. And just consider I want to add the door where, so this is our main entrance. Okay, so I want to add the uh, okay, so we need to add the wall here. Mm, okay, so go to the plan, first floor, sorry, ground floor. Okay, and I have already added this wall. So what I do, I will just mirror this wall. So select, and you have option here, mirror, draw axis. So select this and you need to give the diagonally draw axis mid. So this wall is mirror in this direction. Okay, I have select this and give the mirror command and given the axis here, diagonal axis of this column. So it could be go here, exactly here, like that. Okay, so this wall is start from this point to this point. Okay, like that. So I want to give the opening here, or so just consider our main entrance here. So I want to give the opening here. Okay, so first of all you need to add the section first, then we can define the location of this section, door. So you need to just add section, you need to flip here because I want to show this wall, and go to view. Okay, so you can see this is our main entrance. So this is our center column and this is circular slab from this point to this point. Okay, so I want to add the opening here, door opening for main entrance. So in that case, you need to go here, architectural tab, and you have here. So you can see here, we are not uh, go to the structural tab. You need to go in architectural tab. So click here, architectural tab, and click here, door. Okay, so if you see here, so there is a plain door opening. So if I add this, so just opening here, but I want to add the door with the door lip, then door frame. Okay, double door, single door. So you have category here but not listed here. So what we'll do, we need to load this family. Okay, so how to load, you need to go here, or you can go here, you have option here, load family. So as per your requirement, door size or door type is not here, so you can go here in load family, or you can click here insert and go here load family. So just click here load family. Okay, so if you go here, so when you install the Revit, so these all families is by default based on your C drive. Okay, so the path is C drive, program data, Autodesk, then Revit 2018 libraries. Okay, so if I go to the libraries, so there is an option here. So I will go with India, right? And after that, you need to search the door. So click D. So you can see here different types of door families. So you need to open this folder. So you have option here, commercial. So these are the commercial door family. You can see there are different types of door, double lip, single lip, yes, as a single flush. So these are by default created. So suppose my the okay. So this is my passage double flush. Okay, so these are the commercial door type. Then if you go here residential, so these are the residential type, different types of residential door like that. Okay, so our building is just consider commercial. So I will go with that commercial, and I want to add this door. Which door? This type door. You can say here door passage door double flush. I want to load in my project. So just select as per your requirement and click here open. So these are the different types of sizes here. So as per your requirement, you can just choose. So suppose I will just choose this higher size 2.4 by 2.1. Okay, and click here OK. You don't need to load all size of door. If you load all the family, so your drawing will be heavy. So just as per your need or as per your requirement, you just click your size and just add. Okay, so we have added our door, but where you need to go again in architectural tab and click here door. Okay, so you can see previously we have only these sizes, but I have added this door size. Okay, suppose your size is not in the door category. Okay, so suppose you want to modify this 2.5 by 2 meter. So you can just create as per your requirement. Okay, so go to here, edit type. You need to duplicate and just give the support 2.5 by 2.2. Consider, just consider. Remove your 2 and you can add here. So width is 2.5 and 2.2. These are by default. Okay, and click here OK, and you need to just move your cursor. Okay, so you can see, just add your door. Suppose I want to add one more door here and one more door here. After that you need to fix your set out distance. So if I measure dimension, so I want to give this door exact between the grid 3 and 4. So you can just measure distance. So you can see, so this is not equal, so you can give, and you have option here equal. Okay, once you give this dimension, and if you want to give the equal, so just click on this equal, EQ. So you can see here EQ. So once you click, so this door is fixed exactly equal. Okay, so same door I want to fix in between grid 2 and 3, exact mid between 2 and 3. So give the di command, give the center of door to the both the grid. So this distance is from grid 3 to center of door, and this distance is center of door to grid 2. I want to set this door exactly at the center, so click on equal. So equal. If you look at in 3D view, so you can see we have added the door, but not visible our door lab, door frame. Why? Because we need to check our visibility graphics. So in visibility graphics, our door category is off. So you need to click VV. Just type VV. So this is visibility graphics, and we are in model category. So you need to check here. So you can see the door is off here. So you need to click on, click here, apply, and okay. So you can see we have added the door here, right?
Right, sir.
Then, huh. Then after that, suppose if you want to add the window here, right? So you can go again, and I want to add the window here. So go again, architectural, and this time I will select window. So the same thing, there is no any window as per my requirement. So go to again load family, right? And go to the back, go to back. So these categories India, and I have search door here first, and in that right now I want to search window. So type W. So you can see here window, and just double click, and these are the different types of window. Yeah, so this is the window A wing double horizontal. This is double vertical. So this is the triple horizontal, triple vertical. So this type is created by architecture as per their requirement. Okay, so this is the special window type. So what I do, I will just select this simple window. Okay, so three triple horizontal window. Okay, and just click here, open. And these are the different type here. So select, I will select 1.8 meter by 800 mm and click here, okay. So your window, you need to go again. Yes, so already loaded here. So you need to move your cursor as per your requirement and just add here. Okay, the same thing. You can give the set out distance. Suppose I want to give the exact set at the center. Then click here. Okay, right, like that. So if you look at 3D view, your window it looks like. Okay, so you can just change the dimension if you want. Just select. Just go to edit type. Just give. I have select. Yeah. You go again. Select this. Go to the edit type. Give your name as per requirement and just add the detail width, height, and these are the round width automatically taken here. Okay, so you can create. So you can see how to add the window, how to add the door here. Then after that, okay, so suppose, okay, so in wall, so we saw how to add the curve wall, straight wall, trapezoidal wall, polygon wall. Okay, so one more. So if you want to add the foundation, if you want to add the what we'll say compound wall or retaining wall. Okay, suppose I want to add the retaining wall. So this wall, I want to add the retaining wall here with footing. So how to add? Okay, so just consider this building and I want to add the compound wall here, all periphery of the building. Okay, so I want to add the boundary wall, you can say retaining wall or compound wall. Okay, with footing. So how to add? So you need to fix first your compound wall location. So just consider from this edge of this slab is 10 meter to the internal face of the compound wall. Okay, so you need to fix first reference plane. So I will give the reference plane rp command. Okay, just type rp and give here offset 10 meter, and you can use this pick line option and you need to select this slab edge. So you can see I have fixed this here. Then same here, 10 meter up to 10 meter here, then up to 10 meter here, and up to 10 meter back side of my building. Okay, so this is the location of my boundary wall. Okay, up to here. So I don't want to show any dimension. Up to here and up to here. Just extend this reference line and fix my location of this retaining wall, or you can say boundary wall. Okay, like that. Okay, I want to add the concrete wall here around the periphery of this building. Okay, so you need to go here wall. Okay, so if I take a section, right, so just consider my building is up, this is my building height. Okay, and this is the ground level, because our building is start from ground level. Okay, and I want to add this wall here. So just consider height is approximate 6 meter height. Okay, and I want to give the foundation here exact at the ground level. So you need to design. Suppose I have designed this 300 thick wall and this footing, continuous footing. Just consider this is 1 meter, right, and the thickness is 300 mm. Okay, so how to model? So first of all, you need to add the wall. Okay, so just go again, wall, click here structural, and in that time, yeah, so I have already 300 thick wall. If you have designed 500, so you need to create, you know how to create, you need to change the thickness, you need to create duplicate and change the thickness. Okay, so I will go with that. And here interior face, so so in, if I select, I need to go from the bottom to top up to here. Okay, and if I extend this section to here, okay, and go to view, so where is my walls? Okay, so what I do, I will just extend this range. I want to show my column also in section. Okay, okay, so this is the 10 meter. Okay, so from here to here, right? So you can see, right? So if I select this, so this is the foundation level. Okay, oops, I want to give this wall on ground floor, right? And above just 6 meter I have designed, so I need to select this, and my base is ground, and top is, you can same, you can give the same top also ground, and you need to give the height here, or you can give the first floor also, as per your requirement you can give, right? So select, I will select first floor, and this offset is 0. Okay, my wall is start from ground floor. Oops, I have changed. Okay, so top constraint is here, and bottom is foundation, no, is ground floor, like that. Okay, but I want to, if I give the RP command, okay, and I have designed the 6 meter height, so I will just give the 6 meter and just draw a line. Oops, 6 meter is very high. Okay, so approximately we can give 1.5 meter or 2 meter, just consider 2 meter up to here. Okay, so this height will be up to here, so you need to just calculate this distance. So this distance is 1200, so select, and you need to give the minus 1200 here, like that. So you have fix your height of this. If I extend this, so base is ground floor, and I have given the top first floor, but I want to stop here below ground floor by 1.2 meter. If you look at in 3D view, it looks like, okay. And I want to give the foundation here also, right? So how to give, you have option here, you need to go here structure and click here wall, right? So click, and here by default 300, sorry, 900 by 300, so I have designed 1 meter by 300. So edit type, then go duplicate, you can go and give 1 meter, and you can give here 300. Click here OK, and you need to change here 1 meter by 300 depth, and click here OK. So once you create as per your own dimension, so just you need to select this wall. Oops, sorry, so all of you with me? Okay, okay, so we have set here, and you need to just select this wall, so you can see. Okay, so we have added the foundation, but in that case you need to change the material for this footing. So go again, and you need to select here, and you need to give the cast in place gray, and click here OK, and OK. Okay, fine, and hidden, oh sorry, realistic. Okay, what I do, I will just change again and just check the material. Go to here. Yes, so material I have changed already. Cast in place gray, apply, and okay. Okay, we'll see what is the issue. We have given the already material here. Okay, so you can see we can add the compound wall here. Okay, but suppose our ground level is stable here. Okay, so there is no elevation or no any level difference here. Okay, so if you have level difference, so how to model this? So I will show you. Go to the new, right? So if I draw a elevation, so this is my top of the wall here. Okay, and this is my footing. So footing is going up to here, and here is a level difference like that. So footing is going down here, right? So like that. So I have designed some, sorry, like that. So suppose this is my zero ground level. Okay, but here is a level difference. Okay, so just consider minus 1 meter. So this is my minus 1, right? So you need to model this footing also. But how to model, we will see in tomorrow's session. So if you have, okay, so suppose up to certain distance, we need to change here your level difference here. Okay, so this is higher side soil here, and you have just go again and go level is below here. Okay, so we need to model this footing and this wall also, because this at this wall, this location, your wall height is increased. Okay, so suppose here is your wall height is 6 meter, we have just consider, and if you go here, so your wall height is 7 meter, because 1 meter is going down here, right? So we will see in tomorrow's session how to model this. So if you have any question, any doubts on to whatever we have see in today's session, you can ask. Yes, Samir.
सर एक बार प्रैक्टिस करके फिर आपसे नेक्स्ट सेशन में पूछ लेंगे सर।
सर वॉल का कलर कैसे चेंज करेंगे?
कौन सा वॉल का?
आरसीसी वॉल का सर।
ये मटेरियल है ना, ये जो एक्चुअल है वो मटेरियल है।
अच्छा, ये इसका चेंज नहीं होगा?
कलर वो यानी कि पेंट देना है आपको।
हाँ,
वो मैं लास्ट में बताऊंगा आपको।
ओके
ठीक
सर,
है,
ओके।
चलेगा। ओके, यस। सो आप सभी ने इंस्टॉल कर लिया है रेविट ना, राइट?
यस सर।
ओके,
यस सर।
ओके। सो आपका जो भी प्रोग्रेस है सब कुछ एक फोटोज वगैरह शेयर करो हमारे ग्रुप पे, सो दिखना चाहिए कि क्या प्रोग्रेस है। ऐसा आप जो भी मॉडल कर रहे हैं उसका एक खाली फोटो लेके हमारा जो 21 ग्रुप का फोल्डर है, अपना व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप है, उस पे आप डाल दीजिए। ठीक है,
ओके, ओके सर।
ओके।
Excuse me, sir.
यस,
Sir, what was the issue last class? What was the problem actually?
आई
How you
थिंक
rectified it?
I think problem is with Revit software. So I have just reinstall and install by taking the help. Spandan is a new person, I think. So he will taking care all software installation. So those major, so whatever our previous issue, so it's related to my Revit softwares.
आपने भी लिंक से डाउनलोड करके किया था क्या इंस्टॉल?
नहीं, उसने मुझे सेटअप भेजा था और एनी डेस्क से किया उन्होंने।
ओ सर, मैं अब मेरे को जो भेजे थे ना सर लोग, तो मैं इंस्टॉल किया, मैं अपना अनइंस्टॉल किया, फिर उसको इंस्टॉल मैं यूज किया उसको, तो मैं 2-3 कमांड दिया, तो मैं समझ गया ये चलने वाला, मैं तुरंत अनइंस्टॉल कर दिया उसको। मैं पहले ही पता था वो नहीं ले रहा सर।
उस कुछ अगर प्रॉब्लम है तो स्पंदन का हेल्प लो, वो सॉर्ट आउट करेगा। और आप सभी कुछ ना कुछ कमर्शियल और रेसिडेंशियल प्लान लो एक हाथ, जो आपने डिजाइन किया हुआ है प्रीवियसली, और उसका मॉडल बनाओ। आपको जो भी वाटर टैंक करो, कमर्शियल बिल्डिंग करो, रेसिडेंशियल बिल्डिंग करो, 1 BHK का प्लान डेवलप करो, बंगलो। ओके, सो
ओके
आपको जिस इसमें इंटरेस्ट है उसका आपको मॉडल बनाना है, और उसका प्रोग्रेस एक फोटो शेयर करना है हमारे व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे। सो सभी से मुझे एक्सपेक्ट है, आपका प्रोग्रेस मुझे देखना है, ठीक है?
ओके सर।
Okay, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Then see you on next session, tomorrow session, 7:30 p.m. Okay, so good night, all.
गुड नाइट सर
गुड नाइट सर।
Right, sir.
Good night.